Who would have thought 2 years after the original Oculus Quest launched, we would have an Oculus Quest 2 that allows us to stream wireless PC VR to the headset at 120 hertz and to do it really freaking well. Hey, what's up, Questers, and welcome back to BMF, the unofficial home for all things Oculus Quest. Today we're talking about wireless PC VR streaming, specifically how this device in just the last few days or weeks has become an optimal device for playing wireless PC VR even up to 120 hertz. How does it do it? How well does it actually work? Today I'm going to show you some gameplay and just talk about how well it actually works. One thing to keep in mind, recording on the Quest 2 is not optimal. So what you're going to see today is gameplay. Hopefully it comes across as smooth and it looks halfway decent. What happens though is I've recorded at 120 hertz to get the optimal recording out of this device, and it ends up getting some banding and some weird artifacts that does not exist in the headset whatsoever. There is zero indication of that actually happening when I'm playing the game. It looks fantastic. So on the screen while you're watching the gameplay, like you can see right now, unfortunately there's some weird type of video artifacts that do not exist in the headset whatsoever. I just had to say that really quick because I don't want you thinking, what is this dude talking about? The video looks like it sucks in this thing. It does not at all. It actually looks crisp and clear. But let's go ahead and talk about why this is the best PC VR game device, in my opinion, currently on the market. Yes, you heard me right. I just said that the Oculus Quest 2 is the best PC VR headset currently on the market. And I'm not exaggerating about that. I actually think that is 100% accurate and true, especially considering the price point. At $299, the Quest 2 is not just the most affordable way to jump into virtual reality for people new, it is also the best way to play PC VR, in my humble opinion. Not only does this thing actually play PC VR connected with a cable, it allows us to play it wirelessly by streaming that content to the headset over your Wi-Fi. And it does it using either a 5 gigahertz or Wi-Fi 6 router. Now, there are currently 2 different ways to stream games to your Quest from your PC. I'm going to talk about one of them today because virtual desktop is pretty well known. It works really well, and I've talked about it a lot, but I want to talk about how surprised I was that AirLink actually worked as well as it did. When it first launched, I was less than impressed with how AirLink functioned. It didn't seem like it worked really well. It was kind of buggy, it lagged some, and it just was not a good first impression experience, at least for me, especially when compared to the stability and how well virtual desktop has been working for so long. Then comes along the ability for 120 hertz on the Quest 2, and virtual desktop jumped on board nearly immediately. Well, version 29 changes everything when it comes to AirLink, and let me tell you why. Number one, it adds the ability to use 120 hertz, which is a big difference. Now, I've seen some stuff on Reddit and some people talking about the fact that putting it up to 120 hertz reduces the quality in the headset. It adds artifacts, it adds lag. Well, in my personal experience, that's not the case. I tested both 90 hertz and 120 hertz, and it felt just as good with either one, except for the fact that it was more fluid at 120 hertz, and I enjoy playing at that refresh rate better. As it's hard for me to really emulate what your experience is going to be, this is just going to be about what I experienced. So personally, in my opinion, 120 hertz on Quest 2 with AirLink worked seamlessly. In fact, the whole platform worked pretty seamlessly. It's a matter of just jumping into your quick menu and tapping on the AirLink button, and you're inside of the PC VR Oculus platform literally within seconds. The barrier there is very minimal, and it is very quick to jump into a game. In fact, it's a matter of hitting that button, picking a game from the library, and you're in the game in a matter of seconds, which blows my mind because it feels like it's just an extension of what the Quest already has to offer. It's that fast and it feels that good. In fact, the menu system does not stutter. It was weird. Every time I've played in the Oculus Home, which you don't normally do using virtual desktop because it's based on the Steam platform, but every time I've jumped into it with either Link with the cable or with AirLink in the past, it's kind of stuttered and it hasn't felt felt natural. Now with version 29, this update has made it feel literally like an extension of what the Quest has to offer, and I was very surprised at just how stable and just how good everything worked and looked. I tested some different games, 3 big games to be exact. I've played Half-Life Alyx to death, and I've tested it, but I didn't record any footage because I've played it to death in these videos, but I did record Asgard's Wrath on the Oculus platform, Stormland on the Oculus platform, as well as Boneworks on Steam. I tested different games on different platforms because I wanted to see how well it actually worked. And surprisingly, the Steam games worked just as good as the Oculus games in my testing. I took the settings in every game I played and I jacked them up to ultra as much as I could. Everything I put at maximum settings. I'm running a 3090 on my PC, so I have the ability to do that, but I also wanted to use it to test to see if it caused any kind of problems in the games while I'm streaming them, to see if that information was just too much to stream over the Wi-Fi. I'm happy to say in my testing using a Wi-Fi 6 router and using my 3090 over there, it was seamless. Like I could switch it to Ultra and it didn't make any noticeable difference in latency, in any type of hitching and any frame drops. I was blown away by how well it actually worked. Now, depending on your hardware and what you've got for a router, your mileage may vary, but I can verify that Wi-Fi 6 on a PC with a 3090 can play Ultra games in VR, and it does not have any issues whatsoever using AirLink. Now, I know I've done a lot of talking and kind of talked things to death. What I'm going to do right now is I want to jump into the headset and show you exactly how easy it is to jump into these games, how they work by jumping into some of my saved games in these actual games on both Steam and Boneworks and in maybe Asgard's Wrath or Stormland to really give you an idea of how well it's actually functioning. Let's go ahead and jump in and check it out right now. All right, so here we are inside of the Quest headset. The fastest way to get from the Quest home menu to the Oculus PC home menu is to go in here and you see it says Oculus AirLink right here in the quick menu. That's right over here. Quick settings. You're going to tap on that. It's going to say available computers. You're going to just make sure that's selected and you're going to hit launch. And it's going to launch you directly into the Oculus PC platform. There we go. We're already in. That fast. Just a matter of a few seconds. It's loading up. And we're going to go to library. And you can play different games in here. I've got Cosmo Dread installed, Alyx, Robo Recall, Stormland, Boneworks. Let's try out a Steam game first. We're going to jump into Boneworks first just to show you. But first of all, let me just get out of this menu system. There we go. There you can walk around your home. One thing I wanted to add is that I wish that they would make it so you had an Oculus Home in the Quest platform like this, where you can customize it, where you can interact with stuff, and that would just be way, way better than what we've got right now. But anyways, let's jump into a game. So we're going to jump over to Boneworks. You're just going to tap on Boneworks. Little indicator there spinning. It's going to take just a second because it is a Steam platform game. It takes a minute for Steam to pop up. While we wait, we'll look around this cool room. Oh, not much time to wait. There we go. Now we're in Steam. So see, we've transitioned from the Oculus platform to the Steam platform. You can see right here, latency is not an issue whatsoever. Even running both platforms at the same time, it's going to run us right into Boneworks. So let's jump right into the gameplay. All right, so here we are in the menu system for Boneworks, and you can see, at least I hope you can see, that it looks and it feels really good. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's not going to look perfect, primarily because of the recording that the Quest does, the way the Quest records. It's just not going to look 100% as good as it looks inside the headset. I could record on the PC, but that wouldn't be fair because then you're not going to see exactly what inside the headset looks like. Let's jump over to just hit continue, and we'll go into where I was messing around the last time. All right, we've loaded up in here. We're in the tutorial area still for Boneworks. Now, I've recorded this part a few times, and for some reason, this area looks absolutely awful. You get a lot of artifacts, but I'm not seeing any of that here. I think it's probably because of the screen. You see that screen? It's got like the screen door type of look to it. I think it's adding some sort of effect to it, but I'm not seeing that at all inside of the headset. So, just get some boxing in here, and we'll jump over this. Alright, so anyways, what I wanted to showcase in this game is just how well this actually works. I can pick this up here, put this on here. There we go. Let's go over here. and I hope that it's coming across how well it's working. I know it's going to be difficult to really see exactly what it looks like. Let's break some glass. Alright, hold it with 2 hands. There we go. Jeez. Barrel. There we go. And we got a puzzle here. So this is Boneworks anyways. I just wanted to show this to you enough so that you can see how it's playing. Now let's jump into a different game. It's obviously just as easy to get out of this, so you're just going to hit the Oculus button, and you're going to hit Quit App. And it's going to jump us right back into the Oculus Home, or you can just grab another game. And let's jump into Stormland. Here we go. We'll hit that. That's going to pop up and load. And nearly instantly, we're loading into the game. There's the Oculus logo right there. Insomniac. So now let's jump into the game. And there we go. Now we're in Stormland. And this is the same spot that I showcased the other day in my, I think it was in my news video. Let's go over here and I'll just show you. Whoa, jeez. Oh, crap. I can't go in here. I forgot. Get off of there. Okay, there we go. Now we're on the clouds. We're kind of skimming through the clouds. Figured I would just showcase this so you can see how well it works. And, oh, I don't need that. There we go. Let's go find something fun. Not sure fun is the right word, but we'll go find something to do. I know you're supposed to go over there, so this isn't the right direction I'm supposed to be going right now, but that's okay. Oh, I've already been over here. That's right. Ooh, here we go. Let's just go ahead and pull this apart. Already got 2 guns, so there we go. Got some ammunition now. There we go. And now I've got ammunition, I can actually head to where I wanted to go. You can hold this with 2 hands as well, which is really cool. If you've never played this game, I really enjoy this game. I think it's pretty awesome. But so this is Stormland, and you're a robot in this game, and it's just really cool. It's by Insomniac, so you got the map over here. There we go. Let's go back over this way. Skim across the clouds. I think it's over here where I'm supposed to go. Yep, right over here. And you got to climb back up there, all the way up to the top of that tower area, I think, is where you're supposed to go. It's been a while since I've played this. I want to finish it now. But that's where you got to go. So that's Stormland. I don't want to showcase too much of each game because this isn't a gameplay video for individual games. I just want to showcase how well it actually functions, jumping in and out of games and playing on the Quest for PC VR. So now, if we want to get out of that game, you're just going to go and hit the Oculus button, quit app. Simple as that. We're already out of the app. Once that stops spinning, it means we're out of the app, and we can click on a different game. All right, now that I've fixed my computer, giving a whole bunch of notifications, let's jump into Asgard's Wrath really quick, and I'll show you how fast it jumps into that game and how well that works. So we're loading up right now. This is a larger game, so it might take a minute longer to load, but there we go, right there. Now we pop into the game, and we're ready to go. All right, so there we are. Now we're in Asgard's Wrath. We're in Asgard right now. We are supposed to go talk with Loki over there. We're in like this kind of a bar area. What's this? Oh, this is the World Tree Codex. Okay. Oh, hold on a second. Side quest completed. All right, I got some rewards. We're supposed to go talk with Loki over there. Let me see if I can get that to go away. There we go. All right, we're supposed to go talk to Loki anyways, but you can explore this little kind of tavern area. There's people through here. One cool thing about this I really like is some of the comfort settings you can use. If you don't want to go downstairs, if that makes you sick, you can actually grab onto the handle and it'll put you at the bottom of the stairs, which I think is pretty unique. But you can also kind of mess around in here. Whoops. Just dropped that knife. There. Sorry, buddy. You ready? You can't really do that. You can you can throw stuff around, and you can eat golden apples and throw them around too. But anyways, this game is a pretty unique game in that it's huge in scale. I have not... Can I cut this up? Oh, I can eat the sausage. I'll eat part of it though. Slice. Eat the bread. Nope. Here, let's butter some toast, shall we? Heat this up so I can make an incision. Just kidding. Anyways, sorry. So this is just the tavern area, but there's a lot you can do in this game, and it's quite fun. What I've played, I've not played through the whole game. I am curious to try it though, and there's a lot of really cool stuff if you like this type of lore. with Asgard and everything. Can't pick these up yet. I can beat you, you little... right in his nose. Alright, so there's some gameplay anyways to show you how... Ooh, that guy's big, man. There's some gameplay to showcase how it plays and how it works jumping from game to game inside of AirLink on the Oculus Quest and how well it works. Now, like I said... Oh, you can see your controllers there. Like I said, the latency is so minimal, if any, that it's just incredible. Anyways, there you go. I'm going to stop talking now. Well, there you go. There is some gameplay showcasing how well AirLink actually works. Now, I know a video of me telling you how well it works isn't really going to do you any favors. You really have to try it for yourself. Obviously, the video that you're seeing when I'm playing is not going to be the highest quality due to the limitations of the Quest 2 recording, both from a frame rate standpoint and everything else. It's kind of a pain in the butt to record on Quest 2, but hopefully it came across how well it functions, how quick and responsive it is, and maybe a little bit how good it actually looks. What is your experience with AirLink? Are you using that or virtual desktop? Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to get the most out of your Quest and your Quest 2, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there and the bell icon for notifications. Plus, you can check out even more of my videos right there. Thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and happy questing.